Overlanding to India, Episode 7, The Passports. Istanbul has been really good to us, but now it's time to leave. We decide not to take the bridge, but we take the good old ferry across the Bosporus. It's fairly cheap, it costs just over €1 per person and motorbike. We leave in the early afternoon and we can take advantage of the time we have to take a quick snack on board. We got ourselves some toast and some drinks and enjoy the view while crossing the Bosporus. So now it's time that also our motorbikes actually touch the soil on the Asian side. But the scooters are faster, haha.
Okay, set wrap. We are leaving Istanbul. We are driving now away from the ferry on the Asian side and we continue our route towards the east. There is an issue, however. We don't have our passports yet. The Dutch postal service screwed up and it means that we have to travel on with our identity card, and now probably someone from our relatives is going to fly with our passports all the way to Tbilisi in Georgia to hand them over in person. So it's as well an adventure to our relatives as it is to us. Anyway, we hope that we can still continue our journey, and thanks to the Dutch postal service we now have something more to worry. But it's all about the adventure and we're having one big adventure.
My excuse for the poor audio, I was driving with the visor open and that makes a bit more wind noise than expected. On the Asian side we find more high-rise building in the modern looking city.
It's one big messy traffic jam over here. But there's a nice car I just passed there.
After a rather long stretch we finally leave the city area of Istanbul. Now we are driving parallel to the sea and we see a lot of boats lying around. Then we take a detour.
Google Maps says we need to go straight. I don't think that's a good idea.
It means we have to take a detour alongside the banks of this newly made reservoir. But it looks like this road isn't really made for heavy traffic. Soon we got stuck in the mud, and only with joint efforts we were able to pass this section of the road. Anyway, this was an interesting off-road experience. The lessons learned is also that you should never blindly trust Google Maps. Actually, I did issue a change request to Google Maps themselves. And we continued our road to the little town of Akve. Here we watched where the most locals were sitting and we decided to eat at the same place. It was really nice, but we had a lot of visitors. At least 10 hungry cats were sitting directly next to our table. Akve lies directly on the coast of the Black Sea. Whilst we check out the beautiful colors on the horizon, fishermen are hauling in fresh fish. Then we decide a change of plans. We ask our children if they are willing to support us by bringing the passports in person to Istanbul. And yes, they are willing to cooperate. So flight tickets are quickly booked and transport to the airport the next morning is organized. Thanks a lot, love ya! After a morning walk to the beach, we go back to the hotel to enjoy breakfast.
We're facing a real hard time over here.
As we have some time on our hands, the boys decide to go for a swim. The water is nice and refreshing. The waves are shallow. We even spot a giant white whale. But before long we have to find our way back to Istanbul.
Hi guys, it's about 4 in the morning and I just woke up and I am getting ready with my cat to go to the airport and to help my nephew bring the passports to Istanbul.
Nice to meet you. It is great to see that niece and nephew work closely together to get the task done. The earliest flight is leaving from Cologne-Bonn Airport.
Well, we have arrived now at the airport.
Flying in, my nephew has a complete different view of the Bosporus. The next challenge is to find each other in this huge city. The hotel is only a ferry crossing and a short ride away.
This is what it's all about. So I'll give this one to you.
Dankjewel, dankjewel.
This geef ik aan jou.
Thanks, mate. Now we can go on the travel.
We take him on a little city trip.
Now we take some ice cream as end of the day. Thanks for bringing our passports to Istanbul.
Very good.
Cheers. Time for some last tea and coffee. Thanks, Hakan.
Thanks.
Coffee brothership. Let's go.
Let's go. Bye bye guys.
Finally, we are on our way and rapidly progress towards the east. We leave out one travel day to catch up a little.
The rice fields of Turkey.
Our destination for today will be the city of Amasya.